Hello, guys. You are welcome to my podcast. My name is Noel, and today I'll be discussing with you about the four stages of growth, development, and unfoldment as proposed by Michael Beckwith. And Michael Bernard Beckwith is a New Thought minister, author, founder, and spiritual director of the Agape International Spiritual Center in Beverly Hills, California. And according to him, there are four stages of growth, development, and unfoldment. And I'm going to share that with you for you to understand how to apply these principles into your life to make that change that you are aspiring to make. Remember, in my podcast, I sent out on trying to help you to interrogate your mind and to ask questions about who you are and why you are here and the essence of your existence on earth. So, the first stage to discuss here is what I call the victim stage or the victim consciousness, according to Michael Beckwith. And at this stage, we believe that something outside ourselves decides our happiness, right? We believe that something outside ourselves decides our happiness. It could be family, and they have a big blame story. You always try to find something to blame for our problems. We're always trying to find someone else to blame for our misfortune. And this is the victim consciousness stage. And the victim stage in this fourth stage I'm trying to explain. So at this stage, people try to find something outside themselves to blame for what happens to them. Okay, they believe that something outside decides their happiness. It could be family, it could be job, it could be anything around you. And this is the victim stage or the victim consciousness. And you must develop yourself and come out of this stage for you to fulfill your real goals in life. And the second stage I'm going to talk about is what we call the manifesto consciousness stage, the manifesto consciousness stage, and what you can call life is happening by me. All right. At this stage, we learn about the laws of the universe, the creation of visualization, affirmation, declaration, and the right use of the imagination. People pay much attention to what they don't want to. You must make the right use of your own imagination. Don't allow things around you to misdirect your thoughts to what is not important to your development. You must channel your imagination to the right path, in line with your vision, in line with your callings, in line with your gifts, in line with who you are designed to be. So at this second stage of manifesto consciousness stage, or life is happening by me, we have to learn about the laws of the universe, what constitutes the environment, the earth we find ourselves, and how to create this visualization on a consistent basis, and this positive state of affirmation, declaration, and the right use of your imagination. What you see most times is that people tend to pay attention to what they don't want, because they tend to channel their thought towards those things that does not fall in line with who they are, and they end up wasting their time for years trying to chase the wrong goals, trying to chase the wrong aspiration, and they end up not being fulfilled. Right? There is a difference between life is happening to you and life is happening by you. There is a difference between life is happening to you and life is happening by you. Mastering law is not the same as your soul imagine in it. So you must surrender to who you are, right? And unleash the real potentials inside of you. You must surrender to who you are rather than trying to get to what somebody else is. You must understand the power inside of you and surrender to that power, that gift, that talent, and allow them to be unveiled to the outside world. And then you can experience the real success. This third stage is the channeler consciousness, or what I will call, or what Michael Beckwith called, life is happening through me. The channeler consciousness, or life is happening through me. In this state, you are surrendering to something within you that wants to emerge. Think about it. You know there is something inside of you that is inherent, that makes you passionate about who you are. There's something that is always yearning to come out, but somehow you are suppressing them ignorantly by not allowing those things to come out of you and then let the world see that thing. You have to be conscious of who you are, be conscious of the gifts within you, and then surrender to that thing. And when you do that, then the true potentials, the true nature of who you are will begin to emerge, and that will now manifest to the outside world. So at this third stage, which Michael Beckwith called channeler consciousness, it simply means life is happening through you and you are surrendering to something within you that wants to emerge. And the fourth stage is being conscious. Being conscious. Life is happening as me, right? Being conscious. You are now emanating of life. You are one with life. We are emanations of life, which can be God, love, intelligence, etc. At this stage, you are now very conscious of who you are. Life is happening as you. You are emanating of life. You are one with life. We are emanations of life, which can be God, love, intelligence. Once you have a taste of who you are, and your potential, then you will realize that you have more to give, more creativity, and more is demanded of you. And then you do not need any motivation to be who you are. Whenever we see a roadmap of consciousness, we will always assume that to ourselves to be one more step ahead of where we are. So at this stage of consciousness, you are emanating of life. You are one with life. We are emanations of life, which can be God, love, intelligence. The more you know what you don't know. The more you know what you don't know. You must move beyond manifesting and wanting and unleash the true potentials of who you are. So in summary, the 4 stages of spiritual growth, development, and unfoldment, according to Michael Beckwith, talk about stage 1, the victim stage of victim consciousness, and stage 2, the manifestor consciousness, which is life is happening by me, where we learn about the laws of the universe, creation of visualization, affirmation, declaration, and the right use of the imagination. There is a difference between life is happening to you and life is happening by you. And the third stage is what Michael Beckwith called channeler consciousness, or life is happening through me. At this stage, very importantly, you are not surrendering to something within you that wants to emerge, that wants to come out. And finally, stage 4, being conscious. Life is happening as me. You are now emanating of life. You are one with life. Because we are all emanations of life, which can be God, love, intelligence. And remember, once you have a taste of who you are and your potential, then you will realize that you have more to give, more creativity, and more is demanded of you. And at this stage, you don't need motivation to be who you are. Think about it and unleash your potentials and create the future that you want. Thank you for listening. Please share this podcast, and I hope this will help you to begin to think differently, to understand that at every stage you have the power to change the course of your life. Thank you, and have a great day.